BlockTech Eve here, and in today's analysis we're going to take a quick look at Solana, Sol, US dollar Tether, and we are in the 3-day time frame. Alright, and as we can see just from a basic candlestick analysis, we are approaching our major support over here at around 120 to 130. It seems very likely that we will be heading back to this zone in the very near future. And by looking at the Phoenix ascending, we could see that we had a brief bounce over here just to counter all of the selling pressure. It was probably a bit oversold at that point. We did bounce off of this support line, but not enough to reverse the price action. This bounce that we had seen over here wasn't even sufficient to get us back up to this resistance. So we will definitely be retesting this support line over here. And that is not such a good thing because every time the price action touches the support line, it weakens the support line as buy orders are filled, and it increases the likelihood of the price action breaking underneath the support. All right, so when we look at a previous example, we actually only have this reference over here since we've made new highs. We can go as low as 117. The price action does seem to wick slightly lower underneath this zone. So it could all be possible as an extended sell-off that we go all the way as low as 110 to 115 before we carry back on upwards, or alternatively we could do one more bounce, perhaps go as low as this zone before we start reversing the price action. So this is all. We will have to do another analysis when the price action is at this zone of 120-ish, which seems likely at this point, and then we will have to analyze from that point if we can go lower. However, this anything from 120, I would say, onwards becomes a great reaccumulation zone. We don't know how soon the price action will drop under 100 again. Obviously, you would want to reaccumulate as low as possible, but obviously there is also no clear way of knowing at exactly what point the price action is going to turn around and start carrying upwards. From what we see at this point, Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market has been holding really well and has been consolidating, but I wouldn't rule out another drop before we carry on back upwards. And we know this because not too long ago we did an analysis on the total crypto market and the Bitcoin dominance chart, in which we concluded that it seemed likely we could do another drop before we carry on back upwards. So it is possible that we could even reach this zone over here. Again, let me just drag it out to the side. This might be a bit optimistic in terms of accumulation, but I would say anything pretty much from here to here would be a really good reaccumulation zone. In fact, it all depends on what kind of risk you want to trade, but probably even from this point, if the price action breaks underneath, you can start considering this whole area as a very low risk reaccumulation area. But then once again, of course, it has to be free money. As always, one of the very best trading tips out there is to not trade with your bond money or borrowed money or anything that you would need soon, because it just takes a lot of stress off of you in case the price action decides to carry on lower for an extended period of time, maybe many months before it starts to go back upwards. And if you have traded with money that you really needed, something like this would be very stressful. However, if it's free money and savings money, you could simply just wait it out. So yes, guys, just to summarize, I think we are definitely at a high risk of breaking back to this, retesting this support once again. We will have to take a look when we get there what the market and as a whole looks like, if we could carry on back upwards for a reversal or if we could go even lower. But anything pretty much from this point would be a really good and low risk reaccumulation zone. And that's it from my side. Thanks for watching. Follow the channel for daily updates and check out our other chat rooms. It's got much more educational content and covers much more coins. Cheers.